It's either that or the orange of the Renault was a little bit stressful. Anyway, how are we doing? Oh, we're coming up to 11 o'clock. Real time. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we polished off all, what was it? 5 fertilisation contracts, 2 rolling contracts, and the weeding contract in one day. Not bad. I could have done them a lot faster if I had used hired workers to work each field, like I'm currently doing with, the Renault is working my fields with a hired worker. And technically that's actually a cost for me because I have to pay the worker and I'm not getting any income from rolling that field. I'll get bonus yield by about 2.5%, and it won't show the needs rolling tag on the map, but other than that, it's needs rolling. So there's my fields, and yeah, he's doing a good job. So I think we'll get the end of today. Hopefully the Renault will be able to roll most of it. I've got 2 more days to roll the field, so I might let the Renault finish that field, and I'll do the rest of that off camera on May 3. And is it Tuesday? I forget. Yes, Tuesday, December 26th. So I will be working tomorrow and Thursday, but the office is closed on Friday, so I will be streaming again about this time on Friday, depending when I wake up and what everybody else is doing. And then we'll have the normal stream Saturday and another one on New Year's Day. And then we're back to Saturday streams. Can't remember what other days off we get during the year, but that's the forthcoming week and a half, and then I'm back to work as normal, and probably everybody else is too.
Staying up all night on Sunday.
Okay, you can stay up all night on Sunday.
With teenagers.
I'm going to sleep.
Well, you're not a teenager.
Yeah.
You miss your daddy probably doesn't let you out. You know?
Don't know.
What would you do with 23 teenagers at night?
Okay, so now the other thing is this this tractor still doesn't have GPS. So the old 940 I had GPS. This one doesn't. I decided to trade up because our old this is the 800. The 940 might actually have GPS. But the 940's got like 60 hours, so it gets broken very fast. As a tractor ages, or as a vehicle ages, at the bottom of the speedometer you can see this has 18.4 hours. As the vehicle gets older, the little yellow thermometer on the right with the wrench next to it, it goes down faster. Never gets to the point where you can actually see it moving, but yeah, it goes down quicker. So at the moment, this tractor, it might be 4 or 5 hours of driving before the maintenance bar gets all the way to the bottom. However, let's lift that up. at 50 hours, you're only making sort of 2 hours of work before the maintenance gets low. So the older the equipment, there is an incentive to replace it. I tend to overwork my equipment, but I've got, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 tractors on at the moment. We did have 5. So I can split the tasks between them so they don't all age out at the same time. And then I'll buy a used tractor occasionally if something comes up. So I might look at that and say, oh, it's an 8R. It's very high horsepower. It's got 37.7 hours. I'm not interested. There's a 7810 which has 11 hours. That's got 40 hours before it starts getting really ridiculous cost, and it's only 50,000, but it's 175 horsepower. I don't need another small horsepower tractor. If I get a tractor, I'm probably looking at something that is approximately 250 thereabouts. We can make that turn so long as I lift the thing up. But again, looking at that, the 8R, sorry, where is the 8R? The 8R 138, that would cost me 280 new. 8R is probably here, there, 285 new. The other thing for sale equipment sometimes gives you is, this has the base engine, it's got wheel weights, which is an add. It's got a 3-point, doesn't have anything else, but it's got wheel weights. If I go and look at the base model, it's a large tractor, not a small one. Oh, this does come with wheel weights. So 283.26. It's exactly base, but sometimes you'll find a vehicle with extra stuff on. There was one time I didn't need it right away, but I was considering I need a small tractor with front loader arms. And the store ended up a couple of days later. I need to lower that. No. There we go. Let's have a look, see if there's anything else in there. There's that. That has twin wheels. I don't know if that's an option. Yeah. But no, I basically came across little 5S. So let's find that. One of those, which, yeah, nice tractor, but it had the basic engine. It had a glass roof for front loader. It had, I don't think it had a front weight. No, it had the front weight, and then it had a front loader attacher as well. So perfectly set up. It's a front loader tractor, all spec'd up, ready to go. And I think the wheels had wheel weights on. So there's weights at the back to hold the back end down on the ground when you're lifting heavy stuff. All in, brand new, used. How do I attach a log grabber to the front of my tractor in customization? You don't. Okay, let's. If you've got the log fork and you've got the loader arms loaded, what's my thing doing? This is close to the end of the job. Okay. I will demonstrate in a minute, but basically you drive, okay, let's drop that off the back. So I've dropped that off the back. It works exactly the same way. I would drive the front of the tractor up to the loader arms, and so long as the tractor is highlighted up here, you're on the tractor select. It says press Q to attach. So you press Q and it will attach the thing. and then you must press, I think it's the G button, to reselect the tractor, drive up to the log forks, and it will say press Q to attach the log forks. When you're attaching stuff to a vehicle or any attachments on the vehicle, you have to make sure the vehicle is highlighted. If you want to drop things off, so I can drop off the front weight by pressing Q, I can drop off the weeder by pressing Q, it won't drop anything because I'm selected on the tractor. So make sure the tractor is selected before you try to attach things. Now obviously if the tractor hasn't got anything attached to it at the moment, then you can only select the tractor. But once you've got one thing, so once you attach something, usually that piece of equipment is the selected piece of equipment. How are we doing with this? Saving content, yay, and contracts, 97. Okay. Gonna have to do pretty much all of it, and the roller is finished. So as I said, we're gonna finish that today. I think what I don't know if I can auto drive back from here. Contract finished. Fold that up. And we get paid. Yay! There are no contracts. So let's go back to the Renault, since that's my loader tractor. I am going to, actually I'm just going to look at the field state. Where is my field? This field here. Okay, there's not significant amounts of this colour blue on it, so I will say the worker done good. I need to clear out the course. Oop, done. And we will drive this back to the farm. So, rolling on, I'll do May 3rd, I will roll the field immediately to our left, and the other cornfield down south of our yard later, probably off camera. I am going to progress time onto May 3 before I finish today. We'll take the roller back, and we will have a front loader attach lesson before I go. Before we, well, we still have to bring tractors home, but yeah. I will drop the roller right here since it's kind of convenient. Stop. Okay, so normally with a front loader, having a weight on the front is not necessary. You're actually going to have more weight, or you're already going to have weight on the front when you pick things up. So I'm going to select the weight by pressing G and Q to drop it. I back off. So we need to attach the arms. I know I've got attachers on this tractor, so that's going to work. I drive up to the equipment, press Q to attach. So I press Q to attach. My joystick or your mouse key will now function properly. So I now need to put the front of the loader arms close to the ground. We'll reverse away and I will drive up to the pallet forks. And oh, that is saying Q to attach it, but I think if I press Q to attach it, it's going to drop the arms. Yeah, the arms fell off. So what I need to do, the tractor is now the selected thing. I press the button, it picks up the arms. I press G, it reselects the tractor. Now if I press Q, it attaches the forks. And everything's fine and wonderful. Now if I want to drop off the forks, let's go back to tractor selected. I've got the tractor selected. If I press Q, nothing happens. I can't detach anything. If I go back, the arms are selected. If I press Q, it drops the arms with the forks attached, and I can drive away. Now the tractor's selected because it's the only thing I have. If I drive forward and oops, back up a little, press Q, it will now attach the arms because that's the only function it's got. Surprisingly enough, the forks are the things that's selected here. Now if I press Q, it's going to drop the forks. I can back away with the arms still attached. I can drive forward here. The arms are selected, so if I press Q now, it's going to drop the arms. Yep. So I reattach the arms. I select the tractor, I press Q, the bucket's on. So now I can mess around with the bucket. Drop the bucket. I need to make sure the bucket's selected. Drop that off. We will back off. And I don't usually run around with the loader arms on because it makes the tractor longer. So on this map, you can get caught up on hedges and what have you. So I think the train stops working. So that's that. I need to put the weight on the front. I always travel with a weight on the front because that way if I put heavy equipment on the back, it doesn't tip over the vehicle. Like we had with the weeder on the back of the case, the class, the other tractor, the big green tractor. Anyway, you're done. We'll put you away. And I just find it easier. I like having a 3-point attach because I can put a weight on it if I need to. And then I have to, then I'm in the position of I'm always needing to. So I'll select the tractor. Okay, that's done. Okay, well, take care. Hope your farming goes well. As I said, we'll be back on Friday. Right now, this is the tractor I need to bring home. We'll do cab driving. So yes, have a good sort of week after Christmas, and next week is New Year's time. Oh, crash, crash, crash. So I've chopped one tree. I might actually clear out those trees. Now that I have a chainsaw, I can just clear the trees out. I might rent the chipper as well. Just make some wood chips and sell them. We'll see how that works out. I mean, we're in the heavy point of the year where there's lots of things to do, so I don't want to force. I don't want to make more work for myself than I need, and we'll chop those trees down as time passes. Okay, I think I go straight down here and the road bends right left at the tree. Yeah, an extension to that. Yeah, always make sure you've got the piece of equipment you need selected. There are times where I'll have the front weight selected, and I'm trying to lower the implement on the back of the tractor, and it's not lowering, and it's just sort of, why is nothing happening? I'm pressing the up and down button and nothing's happening. And then I look at the little mini tractor icon at the top left of the screen. It's sort of, oh, I have the weight selected, and it's on the front of the tractor going up and down. No, I need the cultivator on the ground. So, yeah, a lot of errors can be remedied by looking at I think they call them paper dolls, the paper doll at the top left-hand side, which tells you which piece of equipment you currently have selected. Okay, we're back home with the weeder. So again, we'll be using this piece of equipment in June on our fields with maize corn things in. Try not to park in front of the gate. Okay, we're done. We'll put this away. We'll shut the doors. We are pretty much done. The only task we actually have outstanding is rolling our remaining 2 maize fields. I need to take that spreader down to the store, clean it up and sell it. Don't know what that's worth. I could sell it from where it is, but like we demonstrated, you can add about 10% of the value to it by selling it at the store rather than having them come and pick it up. Engine off, engine off. Exit. Close door. Close door. Oh, we've got them all open today. Okay, quick. I left the silage additive on the trailer, not to worry. So, quick check at the store. What's on discount? The Schaefer. Sleep till 7. Go. Oh, I think I got down to 200 on my consolidation or constellation, whatever it is, and sort of, oh no, I'm not. Yeah, I reversed back into the yard. Sort of, yeah, I'm not even going to try this. Okay, it's a new day. It's May 3. It's raining. Fabulous. So let's check on weather. It's early morning rain. It's going to clear up. 4 o'clock there's going to be more rain. So, and tomorrow morning there's going to be more rain. So the ground's going to be muddy. We're probably going to have to wait till about midday before I can get the roller out in order to finish off those 2 fields. That's no big deal. I do have a weather station which allegedly makes the weather prediction more accurate. I don't know how true that is. Let's check contracts. There are 2 planting seeding contracts. What did we do? We did fertilization, we did rolling, we did something else. So that is sowing corn. That is sowing sorghum. 2 different planters. But I could do that. Shall I take those? Yeah. We'll take those just because. And we'll do those later today. Meanwhile, find the Schaefer. Oh, Case Luxon. What is that? That's tiny tractor. Luxon 100, 99 horsepower, standard wheels, no beacon. It has a front weight, which could be a 3-point for £5,000. It doesn't have a front loader. Doesn't have. I've had tractors come in with the Zarya Pros as well. No GPS, so it's a nice. That's really a nice little tractor. I don't need. My farm doesn't need anything that small, but it is. It's very usable. There is a Pottinger loading wagon. Nice. There's an AGCO 1000 again. What's this one running? Still the base horsepower, standard. Fence series, front fender with forest cage. Oh, okay. Yeah, it has a forest cage. So that's an extra thing that's not usually on these. Normally you would be looking at that with the front fender, no price. Oops, that's the wrong one. You can go without the front fender. So taking the front fender off costs 500 more. Weird. And then front fender with the cage is free because the previous owner fitted it. Without the front fender, with the forest cage, 3,400. And then, so there you go. Forestry AGCO 1000. It's a serious amount of horsepower on that. 390. Dan Gravel. What is that? That's just a standard truck with up to 2,000 litres. Oh, hello. Metal extensions on the side. Corn header, and finally a cultivator of minimal width. So that's what's for sale today, and I should also check the land values because I do want to buy. Wrong one. I looked at that as plus 23, 25 and minus 25%. That field is very reasonable. But it's these four I want, and they're now up to plus 65% value. So you can get this one. If it drops down to 100%, this is probably worth about 300,000. So plus minus 0. That's about 300,000. I'd like to get it cheaper, but that's a good deal. This one here, because it's like 25% off. It's probably 170,000 normal price. Anyway, don't click the wrong field. You'll get all excited. That's not a thing you want. Okay, well, looks like it's raining now, so I'm going to get back indoors, wait for the rain to finish. And I wish you all a good day, and right now I need something to drink, something to eat. I'm out of here, so have fun everybody. We'll see you on Friday.